Hey, what's up guys? It's Billy Hauser. I'm just making a quick video on value investing. I'm stuck in traffic here. I make a lot of videos while I'm stuck in traffic because I want to stay productive, keep putting out content, and kind of reflect on some of the things that I'm learning myself as I go through the path to success. And that's what we're talking about today, is the path to success regarding value investing. So what is value investing? So obviously at some point in our lives, we all want to become investors, right? We all want to veer away from the, hourly pay model or the commission-based pay model. And we want to start refocusing that money towards areas and investments that can actually start making money by itself. You can call it passive income, you can call it investing, you can call it, long-term investing, value investing, really whatever you want. It's really just having your money make its own money. And the way you do that is through, obviously decision making. And, Warren Buffett, one of the most well-respected investors alive, is a professional decision maker, right? And that's how I would look at Warren Buffett. And why is he a professional decision maker? Well, what he does is pretty ingenious. So he only invests his money in businesses that he fully understands and that basically guarantee he will not lose money. Now, you can invest in businesses, you can invest in real estate, you can invest in life insurance. There's a lot of great means of value investing. But really, it's about looking at the investment instrument that you're considering using and looking at which has the lowest downside risk. And that's a really big focus of value investing, is eliminating a total financial disaster or loss. And that's why Warren Buffett doesn't invest much in internet securities or internet companies, is because he doesn't understand the business model. That's why he would rather invest in, See's Candy, Coca-Cola, and some of these other brands that have very simple business models, very simple products, great brand presence that's kind of hard to shake. No matter what investors enter the marketplace, no one's going to take out Coca-Cola's brand. And that's what makes it a great, strong investment for a company, right? For a value investing decision. Now, compare that with, Microsoft. Warren Buffett's like best friends with Bill Gates, but he tells him to his face he would never invest in his company. Warren Buffett would never invest in Bill Gates' company. And why is that? It's because Bill Gates is in a very complicated industry, and Warren Buffett understands that. Warren Buffett understands that anything within the internet realm, from a company's perspective, is going to rapidly change going forward. Anything that's extremely technology dependent is going to rapidly change going into the future. And why would a smart investor, like hopefully you and me become, dump their money into something that they have no idea what that marketplace or environment is going to be like in the next 2 to 3 years? It's really just a stupid decision to put your money into volatile businesses. Now, obviously, there's those rare cases, with the Apples and Facebook and some of these other companies that blew up, right? And I feel like this attracts people to internet businesses because of the fact that it's so high risk to start an internet business, and to have that business succeed is very rare. It attracts people to investing in these companies because of the lottery mentality, right? People think that, maybe this company is the next big thing. Maybe this company is going to be the next Facebook or the next Apple. People dump their money into these creative, innovative companies when 99% of them actually will never make it to, the size of Apple or Facebook. And it's kind of just this lottery based mentality, and really there is no simple way to strong investment wealth. The majority of the good decisions made by the wealthiest people on our planet were in simple businesses, right? I mean, idiots can get rich on simple businesses. All you have to do is understand the brand presence of the company and whether or not it will ever leave. Understand whether or not they have good management, because you wouldn't want to buy a company to just change their management, because that's going to be a nightmare. It's kind of like, why would you marry someone to change them? Why would you partner with a company? Because that's what investing is, especially if you're buying companies, right? You're partnering with a company. Why would you partner with a company to change that company? Now, once you get some of these fundamentals down in regards to value investing, you realize that it's not rocket science, right? Now, how do you... another example that I wanted to hit on was real estate, right? Real estate is a great example of value investing. Why? Because it's one of the, and I'm talking about commercial real estate. You don't want to be dependent on home values. You want to be dependent on income flows. And that's why having a commercial real estate property is such a great value investing decision, because the chances of your entire building becoming vacant and no one paying is very low. So there's a very low chance of you not earning money from your investment in commercial real estate in most cases, right? That's why commercial real estate is great. Same thing with life insurance. Some people, one of my friends, Steve, owns a really big roofing company. He actually invests in life insurance policies. What he does is he buys people's life insurance policies, pays them, a quarter on the dollar or 50 cents on the dollar. I don't know exactly what he does, but buys life insurance policies, and that's a guaranteed payback. Guaranteed payback. If you're buying someone's life insurance policy, you're saying let's say it's $1 million policy. You give them $250,000 of money they would have never seen, right? Give them that money, and then you take the full $1 million when the person deceases, and then you can use that money, wherever you want. And it's almost like a way it's almost like another example of a guaranteed return. Investing in Coca-Cola over the long term is almost a guaranteed return, guaranteed lack of loss. Investing in commercial real estate most of the times is going to be hedging your downside risk and, kind of expanding your upward potential. Investing in life insurance is guaranteed. I mean, everybody dies. And that means if you buy a policy for $250,000 and the person dies 20 years from now, then you make $1 million no matter what. And these are all just examples of how I look at value investing. So as we're going through and we're thinking of investments, as we start building our wealth, it's important to start stepping back from the stock market. Get yourself out of the weeds of the market fluctuations and stock prices, and stop studying whether or not this stock is going to go up in the next 2 days or week or month or year, and start looking at a more long-term perspective. And that's what value investing is all about. It's about divesting yourself from the lottery phenomena, which is, I'm gonna hit it big. Oh my God, it's like the American Idol syndrome, I call it. It's like people think that they're gonna get their one shot at something, and all of the past of all their past of laziness and procrastination and all this stuff is just gonna be erased because some God is gonna just give them this big opportunity. I call it the lottery phenomena or American Idol syndrome. But we have to avoid that to become intelligent investors. And if there's one book that I would recommend reading, it's The Intelligent Investor. by, I believe, Benjamin Graham, who actually coached Warren Buffett on a lot of the investment principles that he follows. So that book is really great at breaking down the difference between looking for short-term returns and long-term returns, and that's what we all want, right? But we need a reason behind it all, right? We need to be investing because of a reason, not just because we're money hungry, right? One of my goals is to be in a position to emotionally, physically, and financially support my children when I do have children, and that's why investing is very important to me, because I want to have the time freedom, the location freedom to spend time with my kids and to make them great. And the only way I can do that is if I'm not slaving, working 80 hours a week, which I have no problem doing, and I'll integrate that into my life. I'm all about, no balance. Like, I don't believe in life balance or any of that stuff anymore. I'm all about fitting it all in, but I do want to scale my efforts at one point to where I am, where my money is making money on itself. And if you don't, honestly, I'd be stupid if I didn't want that, if I just shut that possibility out for wealth. Money doesn't make you happy, but poverty also doesn't make you happy. So for everyone who has said anything about how it's bad to be money focused, I definitely would appreciate you looking at that from a different perspective, because money doesn't make you happy, that's right, but neither does poverty. So I'd rather live in a nice property in a safe area with some toys I can have fun with than kind of the opposite. So I hope this was helpful. Let's all become better value investors, and leave me a comment about anything that you suggest I consider, or anyone else considers, when starting to invest their money in securities that can provide long-term returns and really hedge that downside risk. All right, have a great day, guys.